football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. Radio Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Texas's offense will get the first swing today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding. To be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. As they clean. Lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So Toledo's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And this one is caught. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Rockets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here's the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up. Down in 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second and 10 from the 39. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Christian with a spread arrow. Has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Toledo.
The Rockets will try to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rockets line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught, completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come up 2nd and goal from the 3. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him. The line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Who got it? The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Now it's 2nd down here. Bootleg looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Receiver able to make the stop after a short gain.
I like the pressure here from the defense. Quarterback gets outside, breaks contain with the bootleg. Nowhere to go with the football, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up a short gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. and they get the conversion there. Now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Back's got it again. I tried to use the stiff arm there for the defense, corrals him quickly.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Fire to the right side, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Rockets will crank up the tempo. To the air, it's O'Neal. Quick completion to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Catch made over the middle. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw over the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The back's got it. Fights through a tackle. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Grabbed by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Rockets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front in the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a quarterback keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Toledo.
Looking for some space. It's Clark. Picks up the first, looking for more. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The ball is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, a 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Gain of 25 on the play. First and goal, Toledo.
And the Rockets looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense. Good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rockets.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throwing off play action. He's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Washington.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Design quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fair catch made at the 35. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. It's Toledo in the lead right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Rockets will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the return will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that 1st touchdown is always going to be good.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The quick throw out left, complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
This is why they're in the playoffs, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Texas. Here we go. 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Breaks free. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big game.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Rockets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I love this. He tries to hit his receiver on a quick slant against man coverage, but he didn't quite lead him enough, and the defender's able to break it up. Great first step by the defender to close the gap and make the play.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incomplete.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On another sack, this defense on fire.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
We've reached the 2-minute time. Is this off? Has to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns. Jump on top here in the fourth.
Chris, that's called delivering when it really counts. You're talking about a playoff game. This offense does everything that they needed. The quarterback with a hot hand makes a perfect throw to give the offense the lead. You should go for two here to make it a three-point game late in the ballgame.
Wants to throw it. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by one. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for two, but they miss it, and now they're still down by one. I don't like the call.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Chance to survive and advance in the playoff is on the line right here. They need points on this possession. To the air, it's O'Neal. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? QB keeper all the way. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. He knocks it through with confidence. And they jump back in front. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.